I'm representing Dialabus. Dialabus is a program, and we're dedicated to providing for the transportation of all elderly, disabled adults, and underserved children that are unable to use Corvallis transportation system. We have over 36 years, and we have established a reputation of dependability, and our clients trust us to address their transportation needs with professionalism, compassion, and respect. We are seeking funds to maintain our subsidy program. Our subsidy program used to be called our scholarship program, but we changed that name. It kind of got confusing there with the scholarship word. It provides eligible clients with quarterly billing credits to offset their transportation costs with Dialabus. This fund is replenished yearly by our annual quilt raffle, which raises an average of $2,000. And this is the only fundraiser that Dialabus has, and this fundraiser is a fundraiser to assist our clients, not for a general fund. We have been able to maintain our fares at an extremely low level for over 5 years, but with threatened reductions in special transportation funds, we are predicting a fare increase of 50 cents per zone. This would impact over 949 Corvallis residents who rely on Dialabus for their transportation needs. In the calendar year of 2010, those 949 clients took, excuse me, I have trouble with these big numbers, 49,336 trips. If you calculate the increase by 50 cents, so you calculate that for 49,336 times 50 cents, the number of trips taken by Corvallis residents who use Dialabus, they will pay at least $24,668 more in fares. This does not take into account the increased ridership, which has been averaging about 3% per year. The request to this committee today is for half of that amount. It will assist Corvallis residents with their mobility needs. The fund would be used for the subsidy program or the scholarship program as it has been previously known. We provide a monthly credit of $12 to $36, and it's depending on their zone. We have 4 zones. Zone 1 is $1.50, Zone 2 is $2, Zone 3, $3, Zone 4, $4. Subsidies for qualifying clients. Qualifying clients are people with incomes less than $16,000, 60 years of age and above, and or disabled / ADA certified. It will be applied to their quarterly bill. This will ensure that people who cannot afford transportation services are able to access the services they need. How many people would it help? Well, the number is subjective. We don't know. At this time, again, we have 949 Corvallis residents utilizing our services. The actual number of clients helped would depend on their income and status. The subsidy program assists eligible clients with their mobility needs and ensures that income does not become a barrier to accessing the services they need. Transportation is a basic human need and aids individuals who are in a transitional stage. We help our clients remain in their homes and lead independent lives while addressing their mobility concerns with our low-cost curb-to-curb service. We enrich the entire community by removing barriers of accessibility. Likelihood of success is very high. The program already exists and is functioning very well. If we didn't receive all the funds, we would only be able to give out subsidies to the point where we had money. And one thing I would like to add about that is transportation is like it's not fancy, it's not fun, it's not hunger, it's not homelessness, it's not children. But it's something that we all use. When you were 16, didn't you were begging Mom and Dad, give me the keys, I want to drive. Once you got your license, you went out driving, you had independence. What happens to that day way down the line when your kids come up to you and they go, Mom and Dad, or Mom or Dad, I need the keys. You can't drive anymore. What happens? You lose something. Or what if you've had an accident, you can't drive anymore? How do you get around? You lose something so basic, so integral to who you are, your independence. And that's what we're addressing. We're making sure that people get to the doctor, yes. We're making sure people get to the bank. We're making sure people get to things like hair appointments, and they seem so, oh, well, why does she need to go to a hair appointment? It makes her feel better about herself. It makes him feel better about himself. It keeps them happy, it keeps them living. And that's something that we all need. But again, transportation isn't something that, you know, people don't think about until they lose it. So, any questions?
Yes, I would like to know what is the state of the energy efficient of the vehicles that you're currently using?
What we are doing right now is the vehicles, our basic fleet for demand response, which is 7 sedans, is being slowly changed out. We just received a grant from Spirit Mountain for $15,000. We also got $3,000 from Kiwanis Corvallis, and we were able to get a lower price from Wilson Motors, and we are going to get some money back with the tax credit from the Oregon Department of Energy. So year by year, every year, we're going to replace 2 of those older sedans. You've probably seen them around town, the big Grand Marquis type things. They're very comfortable to drive. They have to get up and go. Hard to park. Take up a lot of space. Not fuel efficient. So what we're doing is we're getting the Ford Fusions. They are not hybrids. We looked at the cost of hybrids, and the way we run the vehicles, we would not recover the cost in the years that we've run them. But we're making sure that as we use them, and they do get better gas mileage. It's about 25 miles to the gallon as versus the 17 of the older cars. But as we use them, we're also making sure that, you know, the next batch of cars that we're going to buy after we go through this process, it's a 6-year process, 2 cars each year. And so we kind of have that one car hanging out there, that 7th car, usually that's a donated vehicle. So we've just received another donated vehicle, so that's how that's happening, that replacement. But as, you know, as technology increases, as cars get more fuel efficient, as the price, we have a problem with the, you know, we're a nonprofit. We got to take what we can afford. Hybrids would be wonderful, they'd be lovely, but, you know, we're doing what we can, trying to get the most fuel efficient cars we can for the money that we can bring in.
Just under 3 minutes for anybody have more questions.
Okay. So with the bus system now being free in the city of Corvallis, has that impacted,
Yes.
decreased your ridership?
We haven't seen a drastic increase yet, but we're wondering if that's going to happen, because what it does is any client who is ADA certified with the city of Corvallis and the Corvallis transportation system is not charged for our services. So as people are getting more savvy to that, some of them are going, well, you know what, maybe I am disabled in some sort of way. And a lot of our older people probably are disabled in some way or the other.
The building that you're currently in, how is that subsidized? Because it's on a park.
It is on the park, and we've gotten a waiver from the city to be there. I think we pay $1 rent per year. Mm-hmm. We are paying for the building that we're in, but we are going to be probably moving into the old Squeeze-Lot building with the county. So eventually we're not going to be, we were dreaming of having our own building. We were trying to start a capital campaign to do it. This is not the economy to be doing that. So again, we're going to be partnering with the county, and we're going to probably be moving into a building with them, which is fairly, you know, efficient, because we would go sharing costs for everything. Any other questions?
We're about out of time, so if you have more questions, maybe real quick. Thank you very much.